terms of best food experiences, there's this little stand, which is just like, in Berlin is like the place to go. It's called Mustafas. And anyone that's been to Berlin knows like Mustafas is the place to go. So what I literally got off the plane, I think like my first day there I go, and it's like this huge line. It's like an hour wait for this little tiny stand, but you get it. It's just literally the best like doner, which is like, I guess, like meat, and it's like comes on those kebab things. So that was easily my best food experience. I think we go there like every other day. It was awesome, after the bars and stuff. Well, Berlin, Germany is very known for its nightlife. It's super different than here, like in Los Angeles, all the clubs all close at like 2. In Berlin, the whole concept is they never close. So you'll have these clubs that will literally be open from like Thursday night until like Monday morning. And there's some people who just go and literally spend their entire weekend. There's no clocks in there, and like there's no windows even. So you just go, and it's like, you hear the stereotypes of like German house music, but you literally just go, and it's like all these crazy, crazy nights. Going out and going to the clubs, it's like you're allowed to be anyone, and it's supposed to be like a safe space for anyone to do, to be whoever they want. And they really encourage like, be yourself, like wear whatever you want. And I didn't realize that until about halfway through. I remember I was just in a club, and I just started talking with this one German guy, and he really kind of just laid it out for me. It's just different, like Los Angeles, it's all about these big clubs, kind of like a status thing. I think it's a different kind of more competitive mindset in America, where it's like, oh, you go out and it's like this big thing. It's like whoever can spend the most money almost. And in Berlin, it's like not like that at all. If you like dress up to look good, to fit into some sort of image of what you think you should be, like cool or high status or whatever, it's like they don't want that. They will reject you. When celebrities go to Berlin, they get rejected from the biggest clubs, because it's like that's the whole point. You're supposed to be whoever you want, like not there to be cool or whatever. When you go, the first thing you hear is like, oh, wear all black and don't smile in line. But it's not really like that. It's just more like be whoever and go. And not only is that like the going out scene, but I think it permeates their whole culture, where it's like, we want everyone to feel accepted. We want everyone to be able to be whoever they want. And that's why I think they have such like a robust art scene there, because it's, whatever you want, whoever you want to be flies. Most embarrassing moment, it was the first night I got there. So like you're still in that phase where everyone's meeting each other from the program, and it's like, oh, everyone's trying to like know each other, and it's good. So I go out the first night with the people who actually turn out to be my best friends, and like they're awesome. But we go out to the bar, which we then always would go to, because it's like the big bar place. And like for some reason I got in this weird, like it was a total like language miscommunication thing, where it's like I don't know how to speak German, and then we had this weird money thing. But what ended up happening was they're like, yeah, you need to leave the bar on the first night. So it was super early. So all my friends were like out, like getting to know each other, and essentially they're like, I became the kid the first week. It's like, oh yeah, that guy got kicked out of the bar. And I was like, oh god, yeah, that's pretty bad. And then I tried to go back, and they're like, yeah, you're not allowed. The thing that was most difficult to adjust to for me, I think initially, was the language barrier, because I was in Germany. I don't speak German that well. I learned when I was over there. That was probably the most difficult thing. But I think one step further from that is, because there was a language barrier, it'd be more difficult for me to like meet a German, although they speak English pretty well. But understanding their culture, it's super helpful to like speak their language. And I feel like to really think in a different way about a culture, like you have to understand their language.